Welcome to Hey Real Quick with Amy and Marty. What you got?
I guess we'll call it a callback.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Update,
Two
callback.
things happened maybe yesterday that we've talked about before. So I had to take both our boys to the dentist.
Good times.
Right after school. So the day before we get the thing that says we're updating our paperwork.
Yeah.
So if you could click this link and update it. And thankfully, Robin volunteered. She's like, I'll do it. I was like, you sure? But then she started filling it out. Mm-hmm. And it was like, it just had little stuff in it like, what is it? Like child's temperament or something?
It's not summer camp.
I don't know.
How long are they going to be in there?
I think she just put normal. I don't know. I think she did put that. And then something was like, what did it say? Date of birth. And she was like, okay, date of birth. And then she was like, what was the other one? Age. She was like, shouldn't it just know the
Date
age?
of birth? Yeah.
I just put the day they were born. Anyway, there was that. And then I think when I was at the dentist, I think this is when this happened. So, yeah, it's when I was at the dentist. My phone popped up and we got the little Ring camera on the front door.
Oh, right.
And I saw this little girl waiting for somebody to answer the door.
Oh.
And then she was probably 12 or something. Robin answers the door and I just kind of glance and I saw she had a little clipboard.
Oh, man. Here
So
it is.
I texted Robin. I was like, did you buy the coupon book?
Oh.
Or did you just hand her $20 and say, keep it?
Yeah.
And Robin goes, well, now the coupon book is on your phone. You don't get the book anymore. It's an app. So the coupons are always with you. I mean, we're still not going to use them.
And they don't have to haul around a box of coupon books.
But they just give you a piece of paper now. And then if you want to get it, you just scan the QR code and the kid gets...
Wow, that's brilliant.
Anyway, so
yes, I did, but I didn't buy the book.
Yeah, we didn't buy it yet, but I just thought it was when I saw that little kid, I was like, she's selling that coupon book.
Let the games begin. Nice.
Anyway,
yeah.
But yeah, there's that. And then we're doing, we had to get a new roof a while back. That's a fun purchase.
Yeah.
Man,
and you have a tall house. You ain't never going to see it.
I know. Nobody ever sees a roof. It's just
you won't see any water.
It's
from
funny because
the
they show you all the shingle options.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
birds like all of them. I don't know.
Yeah. There's we get a lot of planes flying over. Maybe they're nice roof. Because we got 2 skylights and one of them was leaking.
Oh, man.
So that started
That's how it started. Yeah. There's always peel the onion. Where did it start? What was you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's never just one thing with a house.
Yeah, I think I was sitting on the couch.
Oh.
Spoiler. Yeah, I'm never doing that. Sitting on the couch watching Netflix or something. Maybe it was in the morning. Mm-hmm. And then a drop of water hits me on the leg. And I was like, it hit the floor. And I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
No, I totally lied about all this. That's not what happened. I woke up one morning, came in the den. Uh-huh. Yep, it just hit me. And I was like, why is the floor wet? And I thought a dog had done something or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, I look up and another drop comes down.
No.
I was like,
here we go.
Skylight's leaking. Because our neighbors, they'd got a roof a month or 2 before, 3 months. And I was like, man, I'm glad we don't have to do that. Dun, dun, dun.
The home improvement gods heard you, and they were like, get ready.
Yeah. And I feel like that stuff comes in 3s.
Oh, at least 3. Sometimes a 6-pack.
Yeah.
And you're like, does Home Depot want our mortgage too, or should we?
You should be able to get your mortgage through Home Depot.
Yeah, you're going to be there anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
You're either going to fix it up to live in it or fix it up to sell it. Either way, you're fixing it up.
Yeah. Or you're just fixing something because it's broken, not even going up. You're not even fixing up. You're just fixing broke.
Yeah.
Because that's broke. But, yeah. Oh, sorry.
I can't stand
So got
it.
new skylights and a roof.
Yeah, check that one off.
Congratulations. Yeah. Enjoy.
Man, I can't stand that stuff.
I can't either. It is.
I don't like the quotes.
Mm-mm.
I don't mind them doing it. I don't mind. It's like, all right, we're putting your roof on today. It's like, okay,
Great.
that's fine. But it's the whole.
Ooh, the
would
estimates.
tomorrow around a 10 work? I'm like, sure.
Oh man! And then they tell you the number,
and
you
always
try to
hurts.
brace. You try to brace yourself.
Yeah.
Because now, I mean, it's kind of like same as with inflation or whatever. Your grocery bill. You think milk is expensive.
Yeah.
They quote you a roof. You're like,
Yeah.
somebody better be sitting down.
You better eat something before they say it.
It's going to be Sanford and Son. I'm coming to join you because you're going to be surprised at how expensive it is.
Yeah.
Wait, how much is it again? Maybe I can put the shingles
You know what?
on myself.
It wasn't leaking that bad.
Yeah.
We've always wanted a pool.
Right.
Let's just put an indoor pool under the skylight.
Right.
Just...
We're not using blankets on the couch. Get that tarp. Yeah.
God will fill it up. We don't even have to pay for water. Yeah.
Oh, man. Sorry. And I guess congratulations. Because you're a little bit like, well, at least I won't need a new roof. But you can't say that too loud because then the water heater will be like, hey, y'all, watch this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you're like, doggone.
Oh, man. This year, I think it's all this year. It's been brutal.
Yeah, y'all have had a
We
few
did.
things. You did HVACs.
In the last 2 years, we had to do a new hot water heater.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to do a hot water heater.
Mm-hmm.
We had to do both HVACs,
Mm-hmm.
the outdoor electrical panel,
Good night.
and a new roof.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all.
I mean, unless you got
that's
a
it.
major plumbing issue coming.
I mean, that's what we're thinking. We're like, well, I guess we're done. We should be done for at least.
Yeah.
Well, used to you'd buy HVAC. You're like, oh, we got 30 years.
30
Now
years.
you're like, all right, buckle up. Let's see if we get 8 out of this thing.
Right. It's like a fridge or anything else. They don't last. I'll say this. If you do sell your house, you know what's so appealing to the buyer? Look, they replaced all this stuff. When they're like, it's got a new HVAC. It's got new this. Those are selling points. That's what you've done. But,
Which when you buy new stuff like that,
mm-hmm.
I think you have to time your sell date.
Yeah.
Like, because if you replace it all, if you stay too long, you're going to have to replace it again.
Oh, I know. Are you moving? I'm just kidding.
I'm going to move before I replace all that stuff.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I ain't doing that no more.
No. Mm-mm. Yeah, you might as well enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all that stuff. But you got to do it. It's 100 degrees outside, and you're like,
yeah.
Yeah, ain't nobody toughing that out.
Yeah, and it's humid as Brazil down here, so. But everywhere that has the capability to have HVAC, or even window units or whatever, mini splits, people have them. Yeah.
They could triple the price of an HVAC, and people would be like,
I guess we'll pay by the month.
I guess we're selling the cars.
Till we die. Yeah.
You're going to have air conditioning.
Yeah. Woo, man. Yeah, and there's a gazillion HVAC companies.
But what gets me is like I'll do, because I'm not super handy, but I'm handy enough.
Yeah.
So I'll do some things, but I'm like, there's times where you just got to pay for it.
Yeah, especially when you hit that Home Depot like 4th or 5th trip for the thing that you were like, I was gonna fix it myself, and you're like, well, now I've definitely paid for the service call. And probably one part with just the gas that I've used to drive to Home Depot.
I used to do that at Home Depot. I'd go, and I'd be like, there we go, I got it. But now, man, I go in there, I fill up my cart. Mm-hmm. Like if I'm like, is it this or
the
that? The 1/2-inch flange or the 3/4? I get every one of them.
Yeah.
Is it crumb? I don't care. Get one of each.
PVC.
I'll go in there
metal,
with a garbage bag and be like, here's my returns.
Yeah.
Anything wrong with it? No, I bought everything you had.
None of these fit.
I didn't want to come back on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's what this is. Yeah. This is, I made it in one trip. Ha ha. Yeah, we've got a couple projects we need to do. So you're done with home projects?
Guess.
Yeah.
Well, they're painting the porch now because the guy that did the skylight, he was painting.
Yeah.
And our porch is like 11 colors on the back. Red, black, brown, whatever. I don't know.
What color is it? Quilt?
Yeah. Who painted this? Dolly? Yeah, the porch of many colors.
Yes, it is.
So, yeah.
Getting that redone.
I was like, yeah, just put it on the card, I guess.
Yeah. Put it on the tab. Wish you could have a tab. Yeah, we need to do that. We also have a screened-in porch, but like we need to restain. We've restained the outside since we've lived there, but we've done it ourselves. So Randall and I did it, and we did it like 2 years ago. We did the textured stain so nobody will slip on the stairs and all the stuff.
Who are these people slipping on the... Well, we watch America's Funny, so never mind.
No. Because we have lots of trees. So
you get
rain in the fall. Yeah, so you got to... If you've got like... I'm getting into it. But if you got hackberries, there's aphids. And if you don't treat the hackberries around for the aphids, then they drop this black stuff the trees do in the fall. And then it sticks to everything. It's hard as heck to get off, even with a power washer. I know I own one. I use it. It gets on your cars. It's like a whole cycle, you know? So we have to, like, on our iCals, we have treat for aphids.
iCals. Sorry. iCals.
It's the only way we can get stuff done.
No, I just
Two
love
iCals.
I just love that you didn't say
plural. Oh,
iCalendar. I love that you have a
iCal.
That's our iCal.
Well, thank
you
God.
You have cows? What?
We have aphids and cows. So yeah, but it doesn't matter. We're getting a door replaced tomorrow. A storm door on the back.
Those are fun.
That's exciting. I think the storm door that's on the back of our house, which was built in 1960. Is maybe from 1965 or 70. It's still metal.
Our storm door is struggling, which that's about I can't stand trying to tackle doors.
No.
I think one of the most
install.
Yeah, I've installed like 2 storm doors.
You helped Randy do it on our house in Spring Hill. Remember that? It was like 5 million degrees on the deck, and y'all were like, "We will never ever do this again."
Yeah. People always want to do stuff. I helped him do that. And then at Charles' old house, he turned the shed into like his office.
Yep, the shed
and
quarters.
We installed the windows as it snowed. I forgot about that. It was snowing when we were putting the windows in.
You're like, y'all owe me big.
Let's
come
do
paint my Porsche.
inside.
Yeah.
But yeah, storm doors, man. I'm like, that's
too many
probably
pieces of metal, too many screws.
You get so angry.
Brick mortar. Which handles on?
Which nope. I'll say the guy that was going to paint the deck. He had he got the paint from Sherwin Williams.
I can't say that.
Yeah, not Sherman Williams, number 20, played running back for Alabama way back. He did the Sherman shake after. Anyway,
I remember that.
Gene Stallings was there.
What's up?
Anyway, so he had I'll call it the telephone book of swatches.
It's too many colors.
That's what I told him. I was like, this is too many options. And he was just like, yeah, I know.
Too many.
So we're trying to pick it out, and then you put it in the sun, and you're like, well, that's too dark, or no,
Let's
this
look
one
at
looks
it
like
in the
it.
shade.
Then you look at it in the shade, like, when am I going to be looking at the floor? When it's sunny? When it's shady?
What do I want it to look like when I look down?
Yeah, but there
know.
were so many options. I was like, this is just an argument for couples. That's all that is. It's just Would you like argument swatches?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Oh, I've got yeah. Yeah.
And the names are fantastic. I think,
and there's a gazillion paint colors of all the companies. So there's all these paint colors.
I think the one I just don't like when it gets into like, I get like shades, but when it's like, well, it's brown, but it has a grayish hue or whatever,
or something going on. Yeah.
But
in the light, it looks a little purple. You're like, I don't know. Does it have blood veins running through it? What's going?
Yeah, the names. I wish I could go out. I should go out there and grab it real quick and just read some of the names.
Well,
but I think the one, I was like, this one looks pretty close. I was like, what's this one called? Nearly Brown.
Now, somebody just was like, I need to go on break, but I got to get one more done. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's Nearly Brown. Great, done. Love it.
Yeah. Like, this is the same person that came up with colors like Ocean Periwinkle or whatever, and he's like, I got nothing. Nearly Brown. I'm done.
Yeah. We have, I can tell you, and I think some of our paint was from Sherwin-Williams. What's the other paint place that's not in Home Depot or Lowe's?
Porter
yeah,
Paints?
Porter Paints. It wasn't Porter Paints. It was Sherwin-Williams.
I love
And
how
we
they're
had to
all
go-
like, well, now Porter paint. I'm like,
Well,
it's paint,
it's all
man.
paint. I don't care. But it was people doing stuff in our house, so they didn't go to Home Depot or Lowe's. They went to the paint place. Because otherwise, we've just always bought the Bear paint or whatever.
Yeah, they don't like Home Depot paint or Lowe's. They like
Yeah, the paint.
paint places.
Well, I guess we could get knee deep in the paint. But anyway, so we pick out these colors. I do like the main colors we picked for our living room and stuff, which is magnetic gray, which does look green sometimes.
Are you
does
drawn
look
to
blues.
it? Sorry.
Where's the screwdriver? It's on the sheetrock. But what we picked for we were so tired
What was
by
it called?
the end. Swiss coffee.
Swiss coffee?
Swiss coffee is our bedroom color.
Okay.
And it is so close.
To nearly brown? Sorry. Why is they called Swiss?
I don't know,
Swiss
because it's
Miss.
cream looking. And it's so close to the color of our furniture. I couldn't think of the word. Senior moment.
So you can't tell when you're about to sit down?
Randall was like, one day we have to get this. It's like camouflage. Everything is the same color. But we were so tired. And by the time they finished, it was like the last part. I was like, I don't even care. 5 years later,
You hate it?
it's just, you just turn a light on. Everything looks like the same color as the light. It's all we need a color.
Here's my, because otherwise it just looks like there's cushions on the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's the bed. You just can't see it.
Mm-mm.
The thing I can't stand the most is when people come do work at your house
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, oh, it looks great, man. Thanks so much.
Mm-hmm.
Blah, blah, blah. And then they leave.
And you
And
found something.
a lot of times I don't notice.
Mm-hmm.
And then Robin will be like, "Do you see this?" I'm like, "What?" And
yeah.
she'll be like, "Was that always that way?"
And then
and
you
I
don't
don't know.
know. Did they do it? Did
So-
they not paint that part?
I try to take pictures now. Like I try to take a lot of before
and
pictures,
after. Yeah.
a lot of before,
Mm-hmm.
so I can go back and be like. But I'd still be like, "Hey,
So
I mean,
Southern.
this used to be."
I'm really sorry that you messed this part up. I'm really sorry about this, but we actually wanted it this color and not zebra striped. I mean, it's not a problem if you don't want to fix it. Or
Yeah. Sorry, I know it's Friday and you're trying to get home and you ruined the kitchen. But would you mind just not? Yeah, you don't want to.
I hate being in charge of that.
I'll just deal with a mistake. I'll just be like, I didn't
I'll
want it
live
that
with it
color anyway. It's
Till
fine.
I go to a home, it's fine. Yeah, my husband has no problems. This is getting into personality differences, but you know what will draw out that is home improvement and home repair jobs.
Yeah.
It will bring out the worst and best of your personality.
Right.
You will see a person's strengths and you will see their weaknesses.
And home improvement?
Yeah, and
Especially if you DIY.
confrontation is not mine. You know what I mean? Except for if I'm with my husband. Talking about paint colors.
Oh, I get angry. Like
Yeah, but-
before or when they're not around. Like before they're there and after, I'm like, I'm just going to tell them. Like, no, this is ridiculous. Like, And then they get there and
Yeah.
they're like, oh, I'm sorry. I just didn't know.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
We
it's
actually were going to fix
fine.
it today. We got a new part. Or they'll be like,
And then you feel
actually,
bad.
we meant to tell you that vent won't actually work there because there's not a space. And you go, oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, then whatever you were going to do is fine. And I did ask him. I was like, so if we paint this, going back to our master bedroom, if we paint this, are we painting it? Or 50?
I
50,
can't
51. And he goes,
stand painting.
and it's tall because it's a bumped up ceiling.
Nope.
And he was like, if we paint it, it'll take about 8 days because you got to paint when you got time.
Yeah.
He goes,
Ain't
if
nobody
we
got
get
no
some-
time.
I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, yeah. And if it's somebody that paints all the time,
They do it very well.
yeah.
I'll say
Do you have a good painter?
I do now.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have to
His name
ask
is
him.
Rocky. Dude, it's crazy nice.
Let's
I'm
do
all
it.
about painting
Yeah.
when I have a roller
Mhm.
and I don't have to get close to a seat. If you were like, hey, this wall's ginormous,
Yeah.
put a bunch of paint on it.
And don't worry about the trim.
And we'll do all the trim. You just do the fun stuff like cover up whatever.
yeah.
Like that, I'm all about.
Yeah.
But I don't, and then you got to clean up and the paint, pouring it into the thing.
I get so stressed out.
And then it always like leaks down the can.
I know.
And
They got all these accessories now you can buy.
you get too much paint on your brush. I'm like,
No.
There are people that are good at their jobs.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously.
Let them be good.
One color we have is called agreeable gray.
That's one of the best names I've heard.
Yeah. Agreeable gray. And you can still argue in that room, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We agree on the gray.
But we did not.
But we did not agree on what to eat for supper.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the names kill me. But it's always something.
Mm-hmm.
And then they leave and they do a great job. And you're like, well, I guess the next thing, if we can just. Like,
oh,
what?
man.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Thought we're done.
So we're getting this storm door put on the back tomorrow.
What are you going to do when the storm door's done?
I'm about to tell you.
Oh, sorry.
This is bad. This is like how, well, you know, sometimes in life you go through periods where you just don't notice a lot of stuff because you're just in it with your life. I mean, you're keeping up with the laundry and food and getting people where they got to go and going to work. And
yeah.
So I'm not going to say how many years, but that storm door has been there a long time. And it's one of those where the top is glass, the middle has glass and screen, the bottom is metal. It's not even black or white. It's still just silver metal.
Okay. It's been through the storm.
Yeah. It's been there probably since the early 70s. Except for the middle part does not have glass.
Oh, so it's just...
So the water...
Wait a minute.
When it rains sideways, the water has been coming in through the screen port in the middle.
Yeah.
And hitting the door of the laundry room. Yeah.
So basically you have a 2/3 of a storm door?
We have a breezeway in front of the wooden door that's like from the 60s in great condition, except for now there's a piece coming off because of the water.
Yeah.
Which I can still fix with wood glue. I just need to sand it and like paint it because it's a great door. So I'm not taking that door off.
So you just have an open window on hinges?
Yes, but just in the middle.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The top is fine, the bottom is fine. But I didn't really notice because
It's the midriff that's the problem.
We can see your belly ring. So
it's the Shania Twain storm door.
Totally. Oh my God. But here's
Feels
why.
like a draft. Sorry.
Do you feel a draft? But it's a storm door like of our laundry room, which we have a split level house from the 60s, and it's in the middle of the back. We never use it to go in and out of. Like, we hardly use it. So I was like, so it's overdue.
Yeah.
So once they come, then I'm going to get some sandpaper, repaint the other side of that door.
Wait a minute, you're going to paint it? I thought you didn't like to paint.
It's the front of a door.
All right. Oh, you don't have to tape anything off.
No,
there's no
I
windows.
don't
It's
care.
just solid. Okay.
It's windows.
Oh, yeah.
But there's not much wood.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. It's a door.
I can't stand paint.
I did stain our whole deck. You know, it's like 2 levels.
Yeah.
That thing's
I've done that before.
And then the bridge between the, we got a big bridge at the back of our property. Then power washing. Whew.
I don't own one of those. And I love doing like little projects. But I think I'm too OCD to have a power washer.
Be careful. Be very,
I'd end up
careful.
down the street.
It's hard to stop. And then you got you're going to have to go to the massage therapist because you got a trigger finger issue going on and your elbow's all tennis elbow locked up. And they're like, what do you do? Play tennis? No, I power wash till I can't eat with my arms because I did our whole driveway. And
if I started, I would just keep going. And then people would be like, what are you doing in my yard? And I'd be
He's doing the road. It doesn't matter.
This gum's been here for 4 years. Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah. I've gotten my money's worth out of it. But, yeah, so doors. Got to redo some caulk. See, I've got some shutters. So some of our shutters are older than the other ones because the original ones, they painted when we moved in. But they need to be repainted and kind of sanded.
Floors. That is a bummer. When you have to do your floors. And they have to come in like
before we moved in.
Yeah, we had to do that. Or we did that.
You did that?
Yeah, because remember we had carpet, and the carpet was nasty.
You got a list of updates. Man, if you want to list your house, I mean, it's got some selling points, but you're like, we're not moving.
But I remember when we came back, and the fumes.
Oh, yeah. It takes a while for
which
that
we straight up
stain.
slept in it. Like, that probably wasn't good.
Yeah, because eventually you got to be like, well, today's the first day we go back into the house.
Well, the day we went back into the house was the day they left. We didn't leave.
Yeah.
And it was...
Yeah, it's strong.
It's strong.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever.
Yeah. That and
that
plumbing.
lingers.
Yeah. You ever getting that plumbing glue, that purple glue they use?
Oh, yeah. I used to do that all the time because I used to do irrigation pipes and stuff.
Yeah. That's strong. Like, that'll make you sick.
Yeah.
But, anywho.
Anyway, I ain't doing that no more.
No. But, now we mostly got a Home Depot. We're looking at plants.
Yeah. That's what we did the other day. We got, what is it? Azaleas or what? Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah. We just go like, oh, those look good.
Which I'll say this. I feel like early adulthood, if you're married, early married, you're like, we can do these projects ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Those people in Home Depot are real ambitious. They're energetic. They're still in shape. They got some muscle tone. They're taking on more.
Right. And they're smiling. And they always have a Starbucks.
Starbucks, maybe a dog. And like, it's like fun for them.
Yeah.
I'm at Home Depot because I just kind of needed to get out of the house.
Yeah. I need light bulbs and I want to check out the Halloween decorations.
Right. Sometimes I go to the cleaning aisle and get my cleaning agents there just because, I don't know, they got a lot of selection.
Different. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, but those people wear me out. They're like, and then you hear them.
Oh, they got all kind of plans. And then after we paint the porch swing, do you want to just I'm on decoupage this. I'm thinking I might switch out these light fixtures. And you're like, whoa.
Calm down.
It's one weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to do all that in a year in my house. Meanwhile, this is what happens to me.
Yeah.
Every time I go to Home Depot, just because that one's closer to my house. I'm not anti-Lowe's. That's the one I go to. I usually meet an older man, 70s.
That works there?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, forgot.
70s or 80s.
No one works there. Go ahead. Sorry.
I need help. Where'd they go? And the last time I was trying to pick out, we have recessed lighting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're trying to pick out the bulbs.
Okay, so, oh my God.
Don't even get me started on the light bulb.
Which road am I going to go down with this? So first of all, I'm standing there, and I don't know, maybe I'm wearing a shirt and on the back it has a sign I don't know about that says, all older men come talk to me.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but, yeah, anyway, Randall just kind of laughs, but this man was like, I can't tell what the light bulbs are saying anymore. Is it LED? I was like, I know. I
thought LED was bad.
I just want soft white or daylight or what, And now it's like a makeup mirror from the 70s. You got like 8 settings. And I'm going to say this. The recessed light bulb I brought.
Yeah. Horrible.
It makes noise. But just that one buzzes, and if you want to, you can control it with your phone.
No, that's too much.
I'm like, here's the deal. A, it's not my Christmas tree. B, it's noisy.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't done
Is it LED? You got to get LED warm white. I don't get daylight. I don't get... First of all, what other kind of light is there?
I couldn't find the normal.
I get LED because ours used to go out.
Well, they're all LED.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what
now
kind
I
of
sound like I'm 80, but they're all LED. And this one makes noise, and it's not the same.
They change the
Color.
thing every time.
Yeah,
I'll go in there with a skew or whatever, and they're like,
yeah.
Oh, you want to see somebody disappear? Hold up a light bulb and go to them like, hey, y'all got like break room. They're just gone.
But like, if you buy 8 of those or 10, I don't know, it's $130. I don't want to like
keep your receipt. That's fine. Yeah, I get the Home Depot brand.
So what is the
Warm
Home Depot
white
brand?
I don't know. It's bottom shelf.
EDX,
just a brown box.
MDX, LDX. Is it white with an orange 3 letters? No, that's
it's usually just like if you get a smaller pack, it's like kind of turquoise kind of color and just says, I just get warm white.
Warm white LED? Okay,
Yeah.
What's the wattage business?
Probably like
Does it
equivalent, probably like 60, 70. Because, I don't know. I either take the bulb in there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's too many options. It's that way with everything. The last time I was there, I was looking at light bulbs. Dude next to me looked equally as confused as I was.
Yeah.
Also kind of huffing and puffing like.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I said, there's too many options, isn't there? He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I just try to remember the SKU or whatever. And he's like, I'll just bring it in. He held his up like he was proud of himself.
Yeah.
But the kicker is you bring it in.
Yeah.
And it never fails. Like, I don't think they make that one anymore.
Of course they don't. Yeah.
That'd be too easy, wouldn't it?
Why can't they make the same one?
I love when they're called daylight as opposed to nightlight or moonlight.
Or dark.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I hope it's some kind of light. Yeah. Sun?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Artificial?
Oh, they have like office.
Yeah.
I'm not, having a conference. I'm just watching Netflix or sitting on the couch.
Yeah. Am I going to be doing spreadsheets in the kitchen if I put this in the kitchen?
I have a question. This is actually a home repair question. If anybody wants to chime in on our Facebook or Instagram or something. But when our air comes on, our lights are blinking. Like they
that does not sound good.
It really?
I don't know. It sounds just like a short or like a not like a power surge, but I don't know.
Almost every time.
Did that sound intelligent? Or
yeah. Well, it kind of. It used to just like they kind of flickered like just in one room, but now they kind of, flicker.
It's kind of like when it just pulls that much energy. It just kind of like.
That's an electrical deal.
Just get you a new electrical panel. They're fun.
Ours looks special. You know that storm door I talked about?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like the scene in Christmas Vacation when they go down to the basement to try to get the Christmas lights to work.
Oh, and you get all those
plugs. I mean, not that we have all those plugs, but it's old.
Yeah.
But how much is that?
I don't know. I mean, a couple grand.
Oh, God.
It's just 2,000 or 3,000, whatever.
Yeah,
it's fine. Put it on the card. It's free.
I've got it in my purse. Yeah. So we'll let people know how that goes.
Yeah.
With this
well, good luck with your
install.
Yeah. And I I took before pictures of
your deck.
Porch of Many Colors.
Yeah.
I'll do it I'm going to start. That's what it looks like, a quilt.
Mm-hmm. I never noticed it. Look at
sketch. You know how when something bugs you at your house?
Oh, yeah.
Like somebody will come over and you're like, what are you talking about? You're like,
oh, yeah.
this. And they're like, oh, it's fine. You're like, yeah, it's fine for you because you don't look at it 24 hours a day.
Right, yeah.
You know when something bugs you, you're just like,
yeah.
But anyway, so, it's always fun.
It's always
improvement
fun.
stuff.
Now I feel like I need to go call an electrician. But I'm scared because if you don't acknowledge the problem,
yeah, just turn your lights off before the air comes on.
It's fine, right?
It's fine.
It's fine. Oh my!
And if it's not fine,
something will start smoking. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't run the crock pot at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Anyway, well, good luck with your home improvement project.
Thanks, you too.
Yeah. Y'all have a good one.